Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to install the IBM SPSS version 20 on your computer. And before we begin the installation process, you need to make sure that you have this following requirements for your system. I've prepared two versions for the installer in your BBL, the 32-bit version and the 64-bit version. So it doesn't matter if you have a 32-bit computer or a 64-bit version, because I posted two of the installers for those. And the configuration, you need to have an Intel or AMD processor with at least 1 gigahertz and 1 gigabyte of RAM. The space that is needed in the hard drive is 800 MB for the application, but of course for your files you need to have an extra space. And that's it. We don't have a DVD or a CD drive. You don't need it because the installer is posted in BBL, and your screen should be at least 124 by 768. Now, if you don't know how to check the configuration, I'll still show you how to do it. And all you have to do is to run in your CMD dxdiag, or the diagnostics for your computer. So you run this command dxdiag, then select this one, wait for it, it's quite slow, and this is now the configuration of your computer. So you, by opening the dxdiag, you'll be able to know if you got the minimum requirements for the application. So here I can see here that I'm using a 64-bit Windows system, and I have 2.2 gigahertz. We only need 1 gigahertz at least, diba? So pasok na pasok yung system ko, and then I have 8 gigabyte RAM. So pwede. At kung ganito yung version ng computer nyo, kayang-kaya na yung system na SPSS. Now, after learning the configuration of your computer and satisfying all the minimum requirements for the system, you go to your BBL course in the laboratory course, and you need to select the supplementary materials. Paano? So here, you'll see the SPSS installer. Just open this folder, and you will be directed to these two links. The first is for the 64-bit version, and the second is for the 32-bit version. Now, if you're using the 64-bit version like mine, you just need to open this one, and you'll be directed to my Google Drive. And here you can see the setup you need for the 64-bit system, and the thing that we need later for the installation of the IBM SPSS. So that's it. And now, if you're using the 32-bit system, you also need to select this one, and it will give you a different folder in my drive. So it doesn't matter if you're a 32-bit system or a 64-bit system, the process is just the same. There's just a different file type in one of those folders. So the installation process that I will show you will be applicable for both versions. Now, after downloading the two folders for the installation, go to the setup folder and look for the IBM SPSS Statistics 20 application, or this setup. But for direct installation, you can choose this right away, or select this right away. So I'm gonna click now IBM SPSS Statistics 20, and all you need to do is to select the next button, and you select the single user license. Okay, then you just need to accept the terms in the license agreement, then next. So you can find or select a file name for your system, but in my case I'll be choosing this username. So next, and then of course we need English for the language of the system. The default language is English, but if you know how to speak and read different language, you can choose one of these languages. So since the English is the default language, I'll just continue to next. And then if you want to change the destination folder, it's also possible, but if it's okay to you that it would be it would be saved in the program files drive, then select next and select install. And of course, if you are the administration for the computer, you need to select yes for the changes. So all you need to do is to wait for it to finish. After a few minutes, a window will open like this, and please unselect this part, okay, because we still need to do a final step before we open the application. So unselect this part and then okay. And now we need to go back to the two folders, select EQX and README. So here, we are told to copy paste this file iserve.rc into the directory folder. Go to program in your drive where the program is located, IBM SPSS statistics 20. So let's do just that. I'm going to go in the drive, then select program files, and I supposed to find IBM folder, which is here. So I'm going to select this one, then go to SPSS statistics and then 20. So dito natin i-copy paste yung file na sinasabi ko kanina. So where can we find the file again? Let's open the file again. Oops. Here. So let's copy and then paste it here. Okay, just select continue if you're the admin of the computer you're using. And now that we're done installing the SPSS 20, how can we find the application? So you stay on this folder in the program files, then you can go to search and then type stats and select this application with this kind of logo. So just double click this one to open the program, or you can go to search and type SPSS. Then selecting this logo or application will open the software. That's it. And you can now use the IBM SPSS 20 on your computer.